Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Avengers issue 51. And I overall enjoyed this one, though I do think that they're playing a little bit too much on the, Thor and Phoenix kind of thing going on, and it feels kind of more manufactured kind of conflict between him and Echo, whereas there would just naturally be kind of conflict because of Echo having the Phoenix Force, rather than the whole, oh, the Phoenix thing can be my mother kind of angle. And Thor just being stupid about it. Like, really fucking stupid about it. Like, I'm like, Thor's been dumb about certain kind of things before, and he sometimes has that kind of stubbornness, but I think he's taken it kind of too far in definitely this issue. So, let's see. Well, we see that Tony pretty much has gone to Asgard to kind of talk to Thor, and he's not dealing well with what's going on. He's pretty much punching like a destroyer armor, but he's like, yeah, families are messed up. Thor's like, yeah, I understand. He looked through all the tomes and everything and couldn't really find any information on him being birthed by the Phoenix. But he's like, alright. Tony's like, okay, then that means you're just a god. That's cool, right? But then he's like, I feel fire in my veins. I'm like, okay, we're going to keep waffling back and forth on this. And I don't mind either way, though I'm just like, it doesn't really add that much, at least at the moment, to Thor's mythology. So I'm like, you kind of have to justify that and kind of go more forward with it. And Thor's like, I want nothing to do with the Phoenix. Stay the hell away from me. And we see that Echo pops up, and Sif is like, listen, no. You're not coming in, alright? And she just wants to talk, and I'm like, okay, you're being kind of reasonable, but the thing is, you're getting pushed to do this. And they're about to fight, but then they see one of the Dark Phoenix pops up. And the thing is, I don't know timeline-wise what's going on, because Thor is able to use Mjolnir, whereas in the Thor comics, he's having that whole Mjolnir trouble. So I kind of wish we'd be a little bit better on timeline-wise of when this is going on. But then we see one of the Deathlocks being like, all this shit's going nutty. And then he gets pretty much, killed by the Berserker Wolverine that we see with the Dark Phoenix host thing. And we got Killmonger and the Wakandan tech destroyer armor. And then they just pretty much start fighting and everything like that. Killmonger being like, oh yeah, I got this shit on lock. And I'm like, alright. Cool. Let's see here. Now we see that Tony's trying to figure out everything, and then like, what the fuck's going on with this Wolverine? As they're pretty much, there's a lot of Deathlocks, and they're just, there to pretty much start killing them all. And the thing is, we get Echo pretty much popping up, and everybody, Thor and Tony trying to, save these Echoes and all that to, not save these Echoes, save these Deathlocks, to make sure that they can figure out more of what the fuck is actually going on. So it's pretty much just melee brawling and all that kind of stuff, but we see that it's also being used to develop Echo's Phoenix kind of story as well, where this Phoenix is you're just like a baby bird kind of thing, and you can't really muck with us. Or Thor's like, I want both of you out of Asgard. It's like, alright. Let's see. Pretty much we get the Deathlock pretty much telling us more about the Doom above all and the Red Council. It's like, alright, we kind of get that. Dark Phoenix gets pissed off and goes kind of real bird-ass mode. And we're like, oh, alright, we'll see how that kind of works out. And then we cut to, Maya has decided to figure out and learn from those that are able to kill the Phoenix, because she wants to be prepared to take out the Phoenix if she has to. Which kind of works in her favor, because she's able to utilize all the different kind of battle techniques that she's been able to copy to kind of lay a little bit of a smackdown on the Phoenix, and also on her Berserker kind of person, as she stabs him with flame claws. And they're like, alright, we got this shit on lock. Tony's trying to be cool and say, hey, look, it's the event. We're Avengers here. And he tries to say Avengers Assemble, but Thor's like, Echo is not an Avenger, and then says that, yeah, I'll spank you like your mother, even though I'm not your mother. And Tony's like, save the spanking for later. It was kind of funny, but I'm like, alright. The Deathlocks are like, yeah, we bring the warning of, multiversal massacre of the Infinity Requiem, and then they get, blasted because the Phoenix evidently has a Thor as one of like her berserker kind of things. And everybody's like, shit. And then Tony tries to call Cap. He's like, yeah, we got problems here too, man. So I overall enjoyed this issue. It's just the bulk of it takes up Thor being an asshole for like no real reason. I understand getting different kind of parentage information kind of screws you up, but it feels like it's amped up to a degree that Thor should be past at this point, and that it's more kind of manufactured drama, and I'd rather get more kind of information on these Deathlock hunters and the Phoenix is trying to do some stuff, but it really comes down to gloating like, I know how to use my power and you don't. And then Maya's like, yeah, I've been learning how to use this power, and smacks her down a little bit and takes out her berserker. So even though I enjoyed seeing the art styles and what's going on, it didn't really advance the plot much, other than we get more Deathlocks popping out, shouting the same kind of stuff that we've heard, not really delivering us more any kind of information. Well, it delivers the Avengers information that we know of with the Doom Above All and the Red Council, but that's about it. Other than also the Doom's forces actually like making moves on Earth, even the Earth 616, even though they're mainly just going after the Deathlocks before they're like going to take this on. So there might be other hero universes out there that might be detailed like still in play, because this is supposed to be saved for last. And of course Robbie is like dealing with his own kind of shit with another Deathlock. So I don't know, I did enjoy this for like seeing certain kind of things, but once I kind of think about it, it's like I kind of didn't like how they were like portraying Thor and what was going on with the whole Phoenix thing. It's like, alright, this is taking up more of a bulk where we should be getting crazier shit going on and a little bit more plot progression. So those are my thoughts on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.